Hey everyone, Garnet here. Welcome back to more Ark Survival Ascended Unscorched Earth. How are we all doing today? After the last episode, I've done a relog, and I noticed that these guys had totally different stats than what had shown up in the video beforehand. So I actually was able to find which ones had what best stats, and I've isolated those a bit. So it turns out the male that we had tamed, that was the 150, has the best stamina. This one here has the best melee and weight, and this one here has the best health. The numbers don't even nearly match up to what we were showing in the last episode. I don't know what the deal is there, but at least everything is fixed. Unfortunately, this guy here, though, is really just about the colors. His stats are not that great. I think his stuff mainly went into food or oxygen, the stats we really just don't need. But his colors are amazing, so I still want to keep him around. We'll probably breed that in once we find the perfect combination of stats for these. I did hold on to one of the ones from before that I had fully imprinted, despite its stats not being as good as I thought they were. They're still pretty strong, and it'll do the job. I've also kind of gone up here and I started the Fasolas on breeding again. I also added a few more rails here. You can kind of see some progress being made, but I ran out of wood, so I've got to go get some more of that. So I also started the health line for the RGs here, so hopefully we'll be able to get that up a few levels. I'm not sure exactly what to aim for if we wanted to fight the Manticore with those guys over there, but either way, having some crazy cool colored RGs would be amazing. I haven't done anything yet with the Wyverns on trying to get the best stats put together, not since the last episode, but I do have a good amount of eggs in here, and they are breeding up there on the roof, so I'll have more to hatch up here in a little bit. I think what I'll do is we'll try to hatch these Cerato eggs real quick, and we'll see if there's we can get the combined stats, or at least for some of them. They're not going to be able to get all of them until I have ones combined from one parent group and then the other. But yeah, so we do still have the air conditioners in here, and I'll use this to hatch these eggs instead of turning off the Oviraptor over there, because then I'd have to run up and turn off all the other creatures from their breeding, and we don't want to have to halt progress, do we? So we'll come back when these are hatched, and we'll see if any of these have the combined stats that we're after. Okay, so these four just hatched up. Something tells me that this 239 is probably something that we're after. Let's check the ancestors. So they had the health and the stamina, so 50, 60, and then 1800. I still think that something is going on here. I'm going to relog and see if these stats fix themselves after I do so, because this doesn't seem to make sense. That's interesting that may be something that has to be done when breeding these creatures up. I'll be right back. Okay, so after that relog, and I was able to double check on these specific Ceratosaurus babies, they do have the stats that I was hoping that they would get. The only problem is that they're both female, and we've got to make sure that we can get a male that we can combine the stats with. So I'm going to hold on to these for now just in case we're able to get a male of either one, but I'll kind of know what levels to expect going forward. So we'll leave these guys out here to grow up, and then I will go and see if there's any more eggs to hatch, whether they're for these or the other creatures. But in the meantime, if you guys do find yourself enjoying this video and would like to see more content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That'd be amazing. It helps out a whole lot. And yeah, let's keep going. So we've got two more over there that I have hatching up that have like a couple minutes left on it. And hopefully that will be enough to get this all bred up together. And then after that, I'll probably try to breed in the blue color from the other cool guy. We got a sandstorm coming in. That's lovely. That is my favorite type of thing. Who taught you that, Jeb? I thought you only knew thunderstorms. We got a 232 and a 237. Both seem to be promising levels. This one's a female, and this one is a male. Please tell me you have the necessary stats. That's right, I'm going to have to do yet another relog. Woo! Okay, now that we've done a relog. So he has the... he doesn't have all the stats. Yeah, no. This is the one that was supposed to be with the health. If he doesn't get the health, then the other one's not going to get the health. I mean, I could try to breed them together anyway, but they take so long to grow up. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Did you get both all the stats from your parent? No, you didn't. You did not either. That is unfortunate. Just gonna have to keep trying. Alright, so since we didn't get the stat that we were after with those guys, we'll let those ones still keep growing up, and then we'll let them create more eggs. In the meantime, I'm going to hatch up some RGs real quick and see if we can find the necessary mutation that we're after. I've also started breeding the horses. I found the best stats that they have here, and we'll see if we can get these stats combined as well. We also might take a look at the wyverns, since those would be something that I would love to have up and going, and get those best stats combined, and then get some crazy colors on some wyverns. I mean, I love Smolder here, but it would be amazing to travel around on something that's a little bit more vibrant and crazy colors and have better stats, because I do know from what I've experienced so far, her melee damage is not the greatest. Just by looking at the ones that I've gotten on some of the other wyverns that I haven't even flown around, their main base stat is much higher. So we'll just have to see how those end up going. I don't have anything over here to clean up the mess. These all seem to just be perfect. 248. Any crazy colors on these? No, they really didn't get anything too crazy. And honestly, I didn't even check whether these were ones that the parents were even the right ones. So I don't know what I was thinking there. We'll just bring in the new Cerato and we'll use him to clean up the mess. Again, everyone passive. Your doom has arrived, little birds. I am sorry. Hopefully you can forgive me. Alright, round 2 of the RG babies hatching. I don't see any 250s in here quite yet. Nope, just more 248s. And that's all just kind of staying along with what the parent is. You can see by the little purple wingtips that that's what's going on instead of new mutations. Dang. Alright, so we'll just have to try again. Ooh, the birds. Alright, does not look like we got a 250 in here. We did get a separate mutation, but I already have one of each kind, and I have the colors that I'm pretty much going for. So, let's see how much damage this guy does now. 228. And I don't think it's mate boosted. You're not mate boosted, are you? You're not. So if I had a female around with this guy, he would do even more damage. Which is pretty crazy. It's pretty strong. We'll have more in health now. I did also have 3 more Ceratosaurus eggs we can give a shot, and then if that doesn't work out, we'll just kind of go out and try to do something different for a while the eggs get created. I saw this during editing the last video, but I'm pretty sure somebody around here has a treasure map. Was it you? It's you! You've got the treasure map! That's something that we can get done while we wait for more eggs to be brought together. How much longer do you got on the U? 2 minutes? I don't know if I'll be able to get to the treasure and back in 2 minutes. Let's see what we're dealing with. You grab a shovel. Bonk. Try jumping in the door, just hit my head on the top. Shovel. Say you. I'll put you on here. 7. How far are we go? How far are we looking? That's not far at all. We'll probably get that done in 2 minutes. In fact, we'll even take the one who found the treasure map because, you know, he's earned it. And we have arrived. It's only been like 5 seconds. Is this it? No. I actually went too far. Are you serious? I just assumed we arrived because, you know, all the things pointed towards that being a thing. I did see some raptors over here. Am I within... That's nice. Am I within range? I am. Let's just grab it here. What did we find today, big boy? Oh. Materials to put into the grinder. Okay, let's go. Don't get me wrong, that saddle I just found in the drop is actually amazing, but I'm not going to use a scorpion, so I really have no use for it. 228 to 38. Male. Yes. 57. Oh. Damn it. I'll be right back yet again. Oh, and the opening music yet again. So we've got 3850. I don't think you have it. I don't think you have what you need. Well, I think you have these other stats. Show ancestors? Yeah, so 407, 224, 1800, 1800, 408. I think it rounded up. And then 623. That's what the weight was. Right? Yeah, okay. Sweet! So we have one that has all the necessary stats. And it is the correct gender. So let's have you follow me now. Pick up Jeb. So, if this is the one that has the other stats... Oh my gosh, you're stuck inside. You guys are so smart. How dare you? Okay, stop. 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 We're gonna have you... Not that. Yet. A little young for that. One. Follow me very closely. Can you get out if you... Let's just open the doors outward. It'll be a little bit less of a struggle if I just do that. Perfect. Almost looks like you have the same colors as this one over here. Let's see. So yeah, so you have the 3 stats, 18, 623, 408. Are you the one with the 3 stats? Yes, so then you'll be breeding with this one that has the health stat. Perfect. So now that I have the pair over there, once they're grown up, we can get the perfect stats together. I'll then wait until we have the perfect stats. I'll combine it and breed it with this guy here. Hopefully we'll get this really cool color onto those Ceratos. If I can get this teal color with the purple around the spikes. I haven't decided whether I want to try to get this lighter color on the spikes as well. Like for the spikes themselves, I mean. So I have the... I think I like the blue with the purple dots, and then I can't tell what spikes to be the best. Cause there are some pretty cool colored spikes here. Those ones are just kind of gray with some purple on them. I think these ones have actually blue on the spikes. It's hard to see from here. If I zoom in, it just kind of looks black because of the shading, but we'll just see what we can kind of come up with. I mean, that's going to have to just be the base color. And then if we can get mutations, we can have it be even better. But those are some really solid colors to start with. Well, while we wait for these guys to grow up, I'm going to go do some cave runs real quick. See if we can find anything in those caves. If not, at least I do still need to get one more of the one artifact, and then I need at least 2 more of either of the other ones. So it's a necessary evil, especially since I'm planning on fighting the Manticore in all 3 difficulty levels. So let's go and see what we can do. I do have a cryopod because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to pick up purple back here for at least this cave. I'm pretty sure that they won't fit inside the doorway. But we'll bring it back once I'm inside. Alright, we made it into the cave, as I thought. Purpleback could not fit through the entrance to it. Now that I think about it, I think there's a second part that may also stop us later, but maybe it'll take longer than 5 minutes to get there. We'll just have to see. I really do love what they do in this cave. Like just this right here, it does kind of seem a little bit less prominent, I guess, than it was in ASE, but I really still like the look of this cave. Like they have something put up on there, and it's kind of like depicting... I'm pretty sure it's depicting Ascension when they're going after they've already cleared the Manticore, but I mean, it could just be something else. But that's what I see. I'm not gonna make it through here, am I? Damn. That's right. The timer just barely hit 5 minutes. I don't really need that hide. We have way more than we're going to need. Come on. All right. We'll give it a second, and then I'll pick up Purpleback and bring her into the middle. I get that you need to limit some cryopod stuff for, like, multiplayer and for PvP stuff, but I'm playing single player. I don't need any of that. I mean, you can already tell that I've turned off the limitation for where I can and can't use cryopods, but I haven't messed with all of them, obviously, because I couldn't pick her up even though she was just injured. Ah, yeah, I love this. We've got all of the 4 Guardians, not including the Overseer, on this, kind of linked to the implant in the wrist. I love it. It's great. Man, yeah, I'm gonna end up running into just a bunch of stuff on the way out, I feel like. I mean, I wish there was a command that I could do that would just keep this area running even if I'm not in it. I mean, I know I could probably try to do like a non-dedicated session when I'm doing this, but I don't know if there's a benefit to it. I don't know if there's other things that it would change if I tried to do it that way. Because, you know, 3 bats between the entrance and the artifact does not seem right. I've seen plenty of other people try to do this, and when they are in any other place, this is not how this goes. This seems too easy. It's not just the caves. It's now that I've left the base, those creatures are going to grow up, but they won't make any more than like 1 egg each by the time I get back, because since I'm out of render, they're only going to realize that, like, oh, I've been long enough to do an egg, like, once when I get there. And I know there's a way to set it up at the beginning to turn off the hibernation, which I did, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. So, I mean, it's possible I did it wrong, but I don't think so. Let's just make sure that there's not, like, a bunch of creatures just waiting for me on the other side of this hole. If there's a couple, I'm sure I could take care of them as long as it's not a rubble golem. Which it very well could be. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this room. It's mostly going to be those areas on the way out, those main entryways. The other thing that's a downside for it, though, is it also doesn't spawn any drops for me. So, I mean, people say, like, you can get the best drops in certain caves, but I just don't ever run into any. Or I very rarely do. Yeah, there we are. Now I see a couple things. We've got a spider just chilling there. But I don't see a lot. Anything else in here? I mean, I know I walked past that point before. Okay, there's a couple spiders on that same hill. I thought I avoided that by jumping. Not so much. Clear these guys and get out of here. That's a 150 spider. If I had any interest at all in taming a spider, that would have been the one. Drop a bag? No, it didn't drop a bag. Okay, what else you got? Anything else? We got a scorpion. Didn't even do anything to me by the time it was dead. Really? See, that's even pretty lackluster for the amount of creatures that normally spawn back in by the time I leave. Something seems off, mister. Maybe I'll have to do some testing as well and do, like... I still have to wait for a few minutes before I can even put her back out if I cryopod her. That is absolutely unfortunate. I will take the the chitin. We'll pick her back up. I can't. Never mind. Okay. I'll bring you guys back once I get back to base. Just making it back to base right now. Just want to make sure I can drop off the skin and the artifact here. That one is full. Where am I going to place it? I think I'll just place it inside of the fabricator for now. I just don't want to... I just don't want to lose that one. That sounds like there's an RG awfully close. Hello. Get out of my base. Did not drop anything of use. I saw that thing kind of inching closer earlier, but I kind of forgot about it and took off. Alright. Well, as you can see, these guys still are not grown up quite yet. They do take a while. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go take Purple back down to the other cave. The one kind of at the bottom right of the map. I'll show you exactly where that is. So it's right here. It's the one that I did during a live stream with Purple back already, so we'll end up taking her back down there and do that again. If I can get that red drop on the way down, that would be amazing also, but we'll see if I can get the speed up and going by the time we get there. Looks like we made it to the red drop before it actually landed, so hopefully nothing over here causes us any trouble whatsoever. I know that there could be some Microraptors over here. That's why I say that, because I would hate to be Microraptor right now. I'm not trying to bait the Arc Gods, but I just realized by saying that I pretty much jinxed myself. And that makes me slightly more paranoid. If I'm lucky, this red drop could have a blueprint for some RGs, and that would kind of solidify them being the creature that I use for the Manticore. That's only if it will give me that saddle blueprint. Nope, that's a Daedon one. I don't even know if I want that. I think I actually have a better one back at base. It does, I mean, it's kind of a shame to drop such a thing, but honestly, I do have much better ones back there. I think I do want this. I don't think I need any of this. By the time I try to use that organic polymer, it's just gonna expire. It's a pretty lackluster drop. If I had just been starting and I had planned on using any Daedons, then maybe, but that's just not in the cards at this point in time. Woo! Mantis. Bye, Mantis. You can't. Oh! Ass. Ass hat. Oh! I'm not gonna kill that. I already have a pair of Mantises, but a 150, I can't just kill that. I don't think that I have... I think the male that I had was a 135. I'll leave him alone. We made it to the church cave, bottom right corner of the map. Let's run this one again. I did this one earlier already with the... I actually did a different Thyla. I didn't take Purple back. I thought it was Purple back before, but it was a different Thyla that I brought here last time. I really like the look of this. Poiple, oh wow, that's not the color at all. Don't just you know, forget about me. That's blue. I like blue. Blue is good. I don't know why I said purple though. I think we might be running into a similar situation. Single player caves just don't like to spawn creatures right away. I mean, last time I was here, there actually were some hanging out in the corners there, mostly just bats. And then there were a lot more bats in here too, but there's just nothing here. Why? Maybe I needed to be in the area a bunch more since... Ooh! There's a bat. And an Arthro. Load faster. Bam. That Arthro is mostly just floating in the air. I can't see its face. I can only see its butt. Oh, you're not alone either. Gross. That was a great shot by me. Let's reload the other one, because the other one's still trying to get over here somehow. Ooh, there he is. No thank you. We don't want to break our armor again today. That is not what we are after. Was that a Megalosaurus sleeping in the wall? That was a freaking terrifying sound. Oh! I might get rabies this time. I hope not, but I might. Oh, thank you. No rabies today. You can keep it. Keep it in your jeans, not in my face. Normally this area has a bunch of things. There's a snake. You hearing something else snore? Again? See, that was definitely... I definitely was aiming directly at the snake, and that didn't count. Crazy stuff. I could just climb that to get toward the artifact. Kind of feels a little cheap. We'll just jump over this hole of death. Carefully. Now that the pylons are actually fixed, they can do that jump without it being even more intense than it already is. Batty bats, no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. We got another snake over here. A lot easier. Aim in the direction and blast. We've got more bats here. Oh, and an Arthro. Oh, a couple of Arthros just hovering above us. Ugh, oh no, that's just one. Don't like that. Enjoy your death. Oh, 110 too. See, I don't know. I mean, that was probably... I was aiming a little high to try to account for that, and I just made it worse. Bats? But I'm actually going to get out of the wall? No. This one, no, though. This one's going to attack me. Cause some problems, or at least try to. Yeah, but that one is stuck in that rock forever. Oh! Never mind. I just like stepped off something and I thought that there was a rubble golem there. But no. Oh, mantis! And more bats. Fun times. See, this is more like it. There's actually more creatures in here. I'm not going to pretend that it's nearly the amount, though, that there should be. There should be, like, 6 times as many creatures in here. Or maybe at least 3 times as many creatures. This is still barren. Oh, that is not a map. That is just a note from Rockwell, which is kind of unnecessary at this point in time. I don't know if there was a point where the recipes were just something you had to remember, but they're all just kind of built into the cooking stuff now, so I don't really have any reason. Oh, I did find a map. Sweet. It's only primitive, but you know what? I have found some really good stuff in the primitive maps. And I cannot complain about that at all. Ooh, Arthros. Anything in the artifact room? Nope. Seems pretty clear to me. Alright. Let's take it. Oops. I just did that to exit out, but it does it by itself when you take everything. My bad. Alright, let's blast this Arthro. And the other Arthro, which is up that way. I think it got mad. I think it saw that I killed its friend. Yeah, it's moving. Ooh, that wasn't enough to kill it, though. Where are ya? Bye. Ooh, 135. What level are you, Snail? 160? I don't have any veggie cakes with me, so I can't really tame you. How you really should, though, try to tame up a, oh my god. I should tame up some snails, though, because they give you free cementing paste, and I'm going to need a lot of it for my trade stuff. Ooh, a red drop! Oh, thank god. That makes me happy, as long as it's not just a rock, which you know, that sounds like a joke, but I actually have seen a few people open red drops, and they literally had, like, a rock and a slingshot inside the caves. So, I mean, it does kind of, you know, make me feel like I'm not missing out on a lot. Oh! Okay, this will make up for that, this will make up for the one that I lost in the incident that we don't talk about. Let's get out of here. Out of here, out of here, out of here. Whoops, that's an Arthro. I don't know why I decided to start running now, just to get out of here. This is the perfect example of what I meant earlier when I said, like, on the way in, there's nothing, but on the way out, everything is here. Oh my god. Oh, cave lag. cave lag has not been more real than it is right now. Let's just get out of here. Since I did just get hit, though, I'm going to have to literally wait for the ability to put away purple back again before we can leave this, but it's alright. We procured the drop. We also, I mean, not the drop, the artifact again, and we also got an amazing drop. That blueprint for that pistol. It is absolutely madness, and since I have the mod on for the crafting skill potion, I'll be able to try to maximize that potential and get something even better for our fabricated pistol. I'm very excited to give that a shot. Let's take this map off of you. We've got a lot of meat on you and stuff too, but I don't think I need to carry any of that back right now. We'll find more meat another time. What am I hearing flying around here? It's probably just a vulture outside. I was worried that it could be a bat. But it's not a bat, it's a vulture. Oh! I forgot that I left my other Thylas over here after I took them out on a Deathworm run. Good job, guys. Keep it up. We'll probably still just have you hang out here for a while. We'll come back another day. That being said, I think that they just ate the 150 mantis I was trying to leave alone. Oh well! Okay, so we've made it back after the second cave run. Don't mind the fact that Purple back here is seriously injured. That has nothing to do with running into a drop that I ended up not wanting anything from at all, except for these. We did find another treasure map at one point. I'm not sure exactly when, but we'll go grab that in a bit. Right now, my plan is to heal up Purpleback a little bit. I learned recently, despite all the hours of me playing Ark, that if you actually feed your creature cooked meat to try to heal it, it'll give it more than if you just sit there and try to feed it raw meat. So if I put this in here and I force feed it, it actually does like 8 per, where if you do raw meat, it only does like 5 per. So it does a little bit more extra health if you sit here and just do this. And that's actually how I was able to get Redeemer's health up after leveling its health so much after reviving it. So after I used all of that meat, it brought it up to be over half, so we won't be worrying about the bleeding effect or anything going on there. We're going to put the new artifact in here. I'm also going to place this and see if I can craft one. It looks like the inventory is full of other things. It didn't say that I didn't have it. It just said that I have... it just said that I don't have enough space for it, which is crazy. Let me see if I can clear up some of this organic polymer. I don't think I'm going to have it because of, like, now that I just looked at that, that looks pretty crazy. Enough inventory space or weight, huh? How about now? So we are short on... Now it didn't say that I couldn't put stuff in this, so we are short on the polymer. So if I wanted to make this, I would need to go and hunt down a bunch of... I would say that I would do the mantises, but now that I see this, this is actually... It would be 70 slots by itself, which is more than the fabricator can handle. I may have to wait to craft this until I have a the element one, the tech tier stuff. I mean, I know I could make more actual polymer. This may end up actually being more than any storage space could hold. Which is unfortunate. It's possible that I could make it work somehow. I don't know. I don't know how big that the tech replicator can hold. Like how many items the tech replicator can hold. Look that up. The tech replicator actually has 600 slots, which could make that doable. So I may have to literally wait until I have killed the boss to craft this fabricated pistol, which is unfortunate. I don't really think about that typically. I actually was using S Plus and ASE, so everything else could carry almost anything that you could potentially find. So I didn't even think about that until I got back up here, which is unfortunate. I'll just place that in here for now. As you can see, I've got a couple other things that might be fun. It would be good to have... What's this shotgun at? Never mind. If I had a blueprint for this shotgun, then maybe we could try to make it even better, but this wouldn't be anywhere near that. I'll take the shovel with me. And we'll check, I think, for this. Where is this? It's not far away, honestly. We'll just take care of it while we head over to the third cave. Still growing up over here, I see. Alright, where's it at? Ah, come on, man. I went what felt like nothing, and I doubled the distance I needed to go. Oh, but we're within range. Treasure number 2 today. What we get? Okay. Well, it's way too heavy for me to worry about carrying. I'll take the ammo. I honestly am not going to take that. Interesting pulls on the treasures today. I really liked what I got out of the drop in the cave. Let's see if we can get something else like that in this other cave, kind of in the northwest part of the map. Okay, so we have made it to the third and final cave for this map, or at least the ones that have an artifact in them. And that's up here, kind of in the mountains, top left area. So it kind of took a while to get up here. I don't think that she can fit through here, so I'm probably gonna, I have to pick her up. Okay. That is no problem. I already cleared her inventory. So we'll just pick her up. And toss her out on the other side. That is a thorny dragon. I'm pretty sure that's outside. I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of start by on foot and see if I need to... Okay, there's a snake right there. There actually are creatures in the cave. That's crazy. I was also correct. It's a bone. Haha, don't... It's fine. I could have walked all the way down here and not had any problems whatsoever. So this cave got a little bit of a river in it. Okay, I do see some creatures over there. It can spawn capros, so we've got to keep that in mind so we don't end up getting pulled off of our creature into a big mass of other monsters. Scorpions, the bats over there in the frickin' end of the river. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay. What's up there? Anything? This looks like crystals. Let's go up and over this little archway. Anybody waiting for us over here? Not looking like it for now. This cave can have the megalosauruses. It also could have the... it can also have wolves and stuff in this cave, which is interesting. Spider. It's interesting how nonchalant I can be about spiders, considering, or at least in this game, anyway. This is I do have arachnophobia a bit, and they do give me the heebie-jibbies most of the time. I think I've played this enough that I'm just kind of used to these spiders. They don't bug me enough, unless I'm on foot, I guess. That might be a different story. Kill the Onyx. The other one is in the wall. We shall leave the Wallbat alone. It's suffered enough, or is suffering enough, as it is. Sometimes there can be drops in the water. Oops, yep, wolf, sure enough, hello. Level 70 wolf, you got a baby in here. And a mantis, dude? How dare you. Oh, and Sabretooth, I didn't mention that. Sabretooth, wolves. Typically when you go into caves, the stuff you run into with the spiders, the bats, arthros, megalanias, megatheriums, not megatheriums. Do they show up in the ice caves? No, they don't. I was trying to think of a megalosaurus. There's a spider in the ground. I will not leave you alone. Ooh, another treasure map. Ooh, a Mastercraft one at that. I don't know what the deal was with the last episode, not wanting to give me any maps, but this one's giving me some, and I'm loving it. Hopefully this one will actually have something good in it. It is a mastercraft, so there's high potential. There's high hope. I mean, at least if the caves don't give me any drops because of the way that single player works, I have, I at least have opportunity. Oh man, it's nighttime. Megalosaurus is awake. I think I tried to, I think if I remember right, last time I was here, this was like a 135. No. I've done it with Dino Wipe since then. I totally forgot. Man. I mean, I guess I really don't have any reason to try to tame one of these. Stuck in the wall. Poor wolves. I'll take care of your leader. I mean, everyone else can think about what you've done. Let's go. I don't want to jinx it, and I probably will by saying this, but not only in the runs today, but in all of the runs that I have done for all of the caves, I have not run into a single rubble golem. They used to be the biggest problem in these caves for me, but I really am just not seeing them anywhere. Alright, let's grab this artifact. How do you say, like, this artifact image, this looks like a spider coming down. But then when you put it down, it definitely doesn't look like that at all. It's an interesting difference in just, like, what the actual design looks like versus what my eye is perceiving in their little image, in their icon. Can't help but see something that you don't want to see, right? Just like I said, the arachnophobia stuff. Ooh, we do have a drop over here now. I think I will try to clear this out. Hopefully there's not a Capro, though. I don't see a Capra, I just see a bunch of other things. I might get the rabies. No? No rabies? I have too many creatures to worry about to jump around while doing it. Man, Purpleback is not doing so hot right now. There are a lot of creatures in here trying to hit her at once. She's definitely not bred for the most battle-ready, as the most battle-ready Thyla. Words. Ow. Let me just jump up here. Turn around. There. No more. Oh my god. At least that Sabertooth did not have a lot of health. Alright, I hear a bat, but I don't see anything else that's gonna get in my way for this drop. Can't tell if this is purple or blue, given all the other lights nearby. I think it's just blue. I don't think it can be purple in here. I could be wrong, though. That is the best stone pick that you are ever going to have in your life. So actually what we're going to do, now that we have a map and a shovel, I'm going to use this. 2646 that way. Yep, that's right near the base. I think that's where that first treasure was earlier on. Sweet. We'll bring it back once we get back over there and see what we got for treasure 3 today. Oh, the Phoenix is still alive. Slash, it still exists. After I closed the video closed the game after the video before, I was still unsure if the Phoenix was still there because it. I thought maybe after a relog it would get rid of it. Looks like it's still there. Sweet. Okay, so I think I'm in the right area for this treasure. Let's take a look. Oh, it's actually up there a little bit more. 170 meters away. Is it actually up on the... It's going to be up here a little bit. If you just grab onto the mountainside. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Purpleback, madame. Hi. Just staring straight into the face. Alright. It said it had a mate boost, but I don't see... Oh, I see it now. And I missed. We're good. Treasure, 22 meters away that way. This should do. Treasure number 3. What we got from you? Oh, honestly, that's still pretty lackluster. Sad day. At least we got this. We got that really cool pistol one. It just really sucks. Okay, move. It just really sucks that we won't be able to make it unless we have the tech replicator. We are back at base. Looks like we've got our Ceratos. Oh, this one's fully grown. This one is at 95%, so they'll be done very soon. I'm going to steal the saddle from this one just so I can kind of line it up with the other creature here. And then actually what I'll do, I'll bring them into the area over here so that our Oviraptor can pick it up. Bring you in here, and let's have you ready to mate as soon as you are grown. Oh my gosh! Don't walk in my way. Why do you go so far out? Stop! Okay, make sure they are on. So that one is on breeding, and this one is on breeding. Okay, so as soon as they mature, which should be pretty soon, we'll be able to get an egg from them and hope that they have all the stats combined. And then we'll go from there. Looks like we've got a lot of RG eggs that I can check as well. Alright, so it looks like these guys are fully grown, and I believe they should have created an egg. So this Oviraptor should have one. Great. So the 238 and 239. Yep, that's the one. I am starving. Alright, the Cerato has hatched. We've got a level 231, which that does not sound promising, actually. What you got? I can't tell. I don't know. Didn't get a mutation or anything either? Okay. I mean, that's good. We don't want a mutation right now. Nope. I can already tell she doesn't have the health. That sucks. Is it just that she doesn't have? The weight should be 623. Yeah, you don't even have that. Oh my Lanta. Oh my god. RGs after RGs after RGs hatching up. I did see a 250 up there in the front, and I think it might be the one there with the blue. That's my guess. There's a 250 right here as well. Let's claim the 250s, clear out any other stragglers that are chilling out in here, and then we'll take a look at what we've rolled. So these ones here, they look like they gained some red kind of in the middle of the wing. Did not get an extra health mutation, because a 4161 is where that is after the 1, so it's not these guys. Purple wingtip instead, still 4161. Blue wingtip, you've got an extra health mutation, and you are a male. That is absolutely perfect, so that's what we're going for. I actually really like the blue, so we'll go 2 health male. You also got it over here, and you're a male with pink wingtips. Since I really like the blue, that's what we're going to hold on to. So all of these other RGs are going to have to take a trip to another barn downtown. But at least this blue one here is going to stick around and try to continue the health line of our RGs for the boss fight. Good stuff, guys. Well, while this little guy grows up, we're going to go swap out which parent is on the line for breeding, just so we can get a different line moving forward. I think we really want to focus on the melee line now. I noticed if these are wide open, I can do this with the Thyla, which is actually really, really cool. Not an intentional feature of my build, but you know what? I will not complain about it. So let's fly back and put the health 1 into line for now. Once we have health 2 fully grown up and ready to kind of assume the position, more or less, we'll take this one out as well. But for now, he can stay back up here. Actually, the problem with this is I'm going to have the melee one. I'm going to have to get the melee one with the perfect male. So what I'll do is I'll park the perfect male behind melee for now and have them start like do some breeding just so that we have so we can get that finished. We do in turn your breeding off. We're not mixing that yet. We're not mixing lines until we have everything perfectly put together. And so I decided to kind of try to hatch up some more of these wyverns here and see if we can get the actual stats ironed out a little bit more, considering we don't know actually what they have since I was smart and imprinted them right out the bat. But I do have, I think it's, yeah, these two here. They'll be able to kind of tell me the stats without the imprints right off the bat, or at least with some of them. I'm just going to hatch a few of these up and see if I can finally figure out what they actually have for all of their important stats, and then we can keep them breeding and hope I can get everything combined and have a perfect pair of lightning wyverns as well. A 191, not gonna lie, that seems pretty bad. 193, 172. I could be wrong. I'm so used to higher number wyverns. 191 or 93, huh? Let's check the 193. Check what their stats are in the 191. I'm so used to all my stuff coming out over 200 that it just kind of took me as a surprise, like a bad one. So health there is the 8279. That's the only thing I could really say that one is better on. 913 stamina. This one's stamina is 913 as well, so is this one, so I can't really assume. I mean, well, I'll have to check the other one and see if their stamina is different. Don't really care for oxygen or for food. So the weight's 616 there. This one's 615, and this one is 616. So I guess weight is 616. Oh no, they're both 616. I was looking at oxygen for some reason. And then their melee damage is 258.7, which this one has. Yeah, so 258 is the better melee. So this one has at least these two combined stats that are better, the 8279 and the 258. And I am stuck. I cannot move. I'll obviously imprint on all of these and double check. So 8279, I think that is what we've already determined to be the better health. That's a 913 stamina. If we don't find anything different, then we're going to just have to assume that that's also the better choice, the best stat. Weight 616. This one has weight 600, so weight 616 is the best weight. Melee damage is 258, and we have already determined that as well. So let's see what this one got, because it's got lower rolls. So 4200 health obviously is the lower choice. 913.5 just seems to be what the stamina is for these, so we're just going to have to assume that is our best choice. Their melee is 258 and weight 616. Yep. So, I mean, almost feels like this one right here could be our best female, the 193. But there's still some more data that I'm just not sure about, and I can't say for sure that is what we need. I think I only had the one poison wyvern that it's a 189. It's very possible that the 189 is already just our best choice. How are you too cold? Did it start raining or something? I think it was. They were warning me about that. Really? Okay. Let's take a look at these two then, and then we'll see, compared to the 189 that I have, what stats they've got. So this one has, for health, 6337. So that is the best choice on that. So 6337. Then stamina, 645.7. What does this one have? 819. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and then we've got to go for the weight. So this one has 616. 616, and wyvern also 616 weight. These all have 616 weight? I feel like I'm starting to see a pattern here. 294 melee damage. 247. 247. Okay, so it turns out that this male poison wyvern from last time actually does have the best stats that they're going to have. So this is our perfect male Poison Wyvern. You are our last hope for this episode. So after we confirmed that the Poison Wyvern was the perfect one after all, I did see that we had another Ceratosaurus egg, so I figured we may as well hatch it, and 252. That's even better than the last one. And it is female. And I don't know why I haven't already done this. Be right back. So we're back from relogging yet again. Let's check this 252 stats. So we got the 50-60 health, 1800 stamina, 623 weight, and the 408 melee. So it looks like we finally have bred up the perfect Ceratosaurus out of our original 4 parents. And the base level for our Ceratos will be level 252, which is actually really good for a combined stat level total. Alright everybody, I think that will do it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you guys sticking around. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!